How long do you think this Wi-Fi is gonna hold?
I don't think.
I don't think so either, but we're gonna try.
I don't think it's gonna hold.
We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Hello, Joyce.
Hello.
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 You just hello.
I don't know if this has a full screen option.
Uh-oh.
I've never actually tried. Huh?
Do you know what the emulator is called?
What?
Emulator.
No, this is off the scheme.
Oh.
I think it is.
Channel culture. Figuring it out as we go.
Yeah. Figure it out as we go. We're doing it live.
Siri has joined. Can I chat?
Yes.
Can I type chats? I can type chats. Nope. Look. What is blocking? Oh.
You actually pushed the live button there?
I am totally live.
Oh, that's funny.
We're live and they're watching us frantically figure stuff out last minute. What else is new?
Yeah, honestly, what else is new?
This is how we roll.
I mean, does it really matter if it's not full screen?
Not terribly. We'll make it work. We're not here for the pictures.
I use Steam, I play games.
I'm kind of hyped that this Wi-Fi is here. I won't lie.
It's not great, but it's functional.
Who's in here?
Where are we gonna sit?
I don't know, where do you want to
Is
sit?
Joyce gonna be in the spot where she always is? Behind the computers and behind every
Yes,
soundboard?
generally.
I mean, in theory, like once we get into part B, the front row can be our humans. Ken swore to me there would be 5 microphones. He lied to me.
What if we just message Arca? He's here.
Dude, the lights died earlier in the day, just like on like one side of the room, like where the lamp was.
Arca.
No, just the lights died, and we was like, well, we can't blame this on Arca. And it was like, can we? Can we? This is-
Let's play on Kwantlen.
poor Arca. You don't deserve this. Epic Pikachu S67, hello. Dragon Cat greetings, mortals inside the undead.
Arca through.
Hey guys, what's up? We're live. Is there a way to turn this thing around? I don't think there is. So I'm just gonna assume that this is gonna work. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Daring Player Squad. My name is James, and here we are at Kwantlen in Richmond, BC. We're making this up as we go along, so this is gonna be funny. Anyways, today is our Ace Attorney panel featuring bad voice dubs live. That's gonna be hilarious. We're gonna get people to join in on us. If you don't know, bad voice dubs, of course, is our version of reading the game, but doing stupid voices, because why wouldn't we? I probably won't have to do it though. I'm gonna run the camera. That's what Arash and Joyce are here for. Speaking of which, hello Undead, hello Epic Pikachu, hello everyone. Undead says hi. I'll just move wherever we need to move as we go. That's pretty good. Yep, so this is Anime Evolution Akimatsuri. It is the one-day small version of Anime Evolution, the longest running Vancouver Anime Con of all of them. Times have changed somewhat since the olden days, but you know, here we are. But no, this is gonna be, we're gonna have some fun. We got merch, we have merch to give away. You're so excited for bad voice stuff. It's essentially bad lip reading. Basically, like, it's a bit of the bad lip reading, it's a bit of using a voice that doesn't necessarily match or that matches too well, a little bit of improv. Allegedly, Arash's niece might be here, so we need to make sure we don't swear.
I don't even know where she is.
Yeah, I was.
If she is here,
Yeah.
I don't know, sister, remember?
What if she lied? What if she lied to us?
Is that because I completely forgot to bring everything that I was supposed to give people today?
Oh, I didn't. I brought Colson cough syrup. The one thing. Actually, no. So,
That like what last month?
yeah, when you were still coughing, it's like, no, I'm gonna get you a bottle of Ninja. It's gonna happen.
Wait, is there no ninja on the island?
No.
There probably is. I just, you probably just don't know where to find it. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
What cannot confirm or deny?
But yeah, I cut together a little video about bad boy stuff. I don't know if they're actually gonna use it or not. I hope they do, because that would be nice. Because I did work, but that was good. No, I also did that. I also brought a mooncake tamale.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, it might be expired. I think it's fine though. I don't think those are actually
A
expired.
little bit of a mic check here. Just to make sure.
Actually goes to work.
No, actually, I might steal the corner point. I think the corner might be the better option. Hey, oh, thank you. Thank you, Ken. Our tech man has arrived. He promised us 5 microphones. He did not lie to us. So that's cool. Colson, yeah, Colson is the small mic waving in the back there. Yeah. Thank you for following, Jam Marco. Thank you for the follow. Heck yeah. You're coming in on a weird day because we're doing some wacky, wild, like live stuff. We usually don't do this, but we're like, you know what? We could do convention stuff. So I'm gonna just sidle us into the corner here. Undead says, hi Colston. Hi Colston's thighs. I promise I'll stop talking once we actually start the show, but yeah, let's get you loaded in. Of course, we got some new faces and some names I'm not familiar with because maybe you come in from different days that are not my stream days. Of course, the Daring Player Squad, we're 5 people from Vancouver and Victoria who play games a lot. And Arash and Joyce, there's Joyce right there. There's Arash right there. They usually do the Ace Attorney stuff with the Bad Boy stubs. So this is basically the live version of that. And it's going to be fucking hilarious.
Unmute and turn on the thing. Yes, it does.
Hey, we're just getting our...
Mic check number 1. Number 1. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Come on in if you like Phoenix Ray. Oh, sorry. We're doing some audio checks right now. I apologize. If you like Phoenix Ray and you want to be involved, come on in. If you don't know what Phoenix Ray is, come on in and we will explain to you why it's the best visual novel game ever.
Play the game, and if people want to
Not
volunteer,
regret
do some
this.
voice.
With
Yeah,
as
regret
limited
this.
amount of spoilers as possible and maximum amount of interactivity.
It's super no pressure. Like literally, the whole point of it is that
Francisco Von Carmen in the
Mic
house.
check 2.
Foolish fools doing foolish things up on here. Yeah.
Just all 3 of you need to do the same person. You know what? It happens.
Won't hold it against you. I'll cry a little bit inside, but I'll be over it in a week. Don't worry.
He's very professional. It's okay.
Hello, yes, welcome. Come on in. This is the Phoenix Wright panel. We talk about why it's one of the best visual novel games with no spoilers. Hello, welcome. Take a seat.
Wait, I thought these were all spoilers. I put the spoiler tag on the panel.
There will be some spoilers.
Mild spoiler. Whatever.
Some
It's
spoilers.
fine.
But for those of you who are not aware of Phoenix Wright, everything you've seen like Danganronpa came from here. I love everyone's like, oh, is this like Danganronpa? And I'm just like, I'm just old. Is it me that's wrong? No, surely it's the children. Children that are wrong. It is the children that are wrong.
Oh, neat. All right, number 3.
Cool. So we're setting up these mics because at the very end, near the midway of the panel, we're
just
going
got
to do
hit
some
with
bad boy
ads, so
stuff.
if you
Some people
spotted
like
this-
to do on our Twitch stream channel.
I know somebody
where we
who always
simply
gets
dump
pro
over
bad boys
the
to an
text
inside
that
joke.
happens during,
Oh, that's
during the
funny.
event.
Yeah, no, they do it. Like
you can just
usually
basically
Ouchie,
be
he uses like
character,
a
and
Gilbert
then just,
Gottfried
like, voice
voice.
the roles and then anybody you want. I like to give the judge a Kentucky Texas accent, so it's like, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you are out of order, because it just sounds right.
Also,
I love to give every prosecutor English accent.
while he's getting ready for this, look at this shit, look at this shit. We have stickers. We've never had stickers before, so we can give us some stickers. I wish we had branding on the back to tell people where to find us on Twitch, but it is what it is, you know? Pops on all ads everywhere, you know? At least until Wayward shows up to like spend money on everything. Yes, we good, and we try to...
When you said you can have the 5 mics, and I'm like, that's not too bad.
Welcome. Thank you for all of your patience right now. We are going through some technical upgrades here. Configuration.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a little pre-panel stuff. Who here has heard of or played Phoenix Wright? Yes. Clearly. Yes. Thank you. Hello. Hi. I see you're new to the Phoenix Wright stuff. into spoilers or going into the content that I have. Okay. But yeah, hello, welcome. Are you enjoying the events today? I know it's been the first Akimatsuri in a while.
Thanks, man.
I was part of Akimatsuri in the team here at Anime Evolution since 2015.
How's the audio? Can you guys hear
So
the
seeing
mic
all
stuff
you
pretty well?
fresh faces is very, very good. It makes me happy. As you can see, I am not currently dressed in Phoenix Wright attire. I do have those cosplays. I just decided not to wear them because it is cool. No, these are we just like sit. You can sit anywhere you want. It's not
I
really
would
big deal.
figure just like here for like if someone do actual like voice dubbing.
Yeah, we'll keep this front row open for when we start opening up the court. I'm okay standing. It is cold. It is currently 1:31 p.m. Are we ready to go?
I guess so.
If you want to do a quick shout and be like, hey, Phoenix Wright panel happening, I'd really appreciate it, James. Thank you. James is our current hype man. I'm switching microphones to see this one's
Right now,
better.
if you want to come on in, it's posted by our Twitch channel, and it's goofy.
A little known. Why is this?
There's a line of people for a Genshin Impact meetup or something in the next room over, so they're probably here for that. Not us.
Better.
It's fine. It's fine. No one is gonna know that reference, man. That's pre-2000 Simpsons. No one's gonna know that here, man.
The children. Think of the children.
Okay, so it is 1:30. Yeah, we're coming up on this panel right now. We are setting up some microphones. Joyce, I'm gonna have all clear for you to be like, yeah, we're good. We're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Phoenix Wright panel. This is a light introductory course on Phoenix Wright, the visual novel. So again, we'll be not going too much into spoilers, but kind of to give you a taste of what to expect when you play this game. I personally love this game. I've been playing this game since it first came out many moons ago. I'm not going to tell you when because that would date me. But yes, it is presented by the DPS squad. DPS, that's the Daring Player Squad channel. It's a small channel that we like to run here in Vancouver and Victoria, where we do multiple different video games. We'll go with that. But yes, for those of you who are new to the panel, this will just be a light introductory course into what you can expect and why we love it, with as few spoilers as possible. And then at the very end, we're going to do something we do on the channel called Bad Voice Dubs, where everyone takes a voice role of a person in the court, and we talk it out in the most hilarious ways. My name, you want to hit the next button there, Joyce? Hit the next slide, Joyce. That's
I'm gonna be mildly disappointed.
yeah, thank you. Panel stuff. So I am. Yeah, actually, no, you'll be fine. I can walk around if you want. Yeah. So panel stuff. This is what you can expect. The Daring Player Squad channel. What is Ace Attorney? We'll go into some of the characters. We'll do what Ace Attorney law is, which is like really the lack thereof of law. Quote. I should put that in quote. Ace Attorney quote law. And then Japanese to English. We'll talk about some of the fun little localization stuff that happens when when localizers get their hands on Japanese. Wordplay.
Hello, Brendan.
We'll do
How are
that.
you
We'll
doing?
do a little short Q&A if you want to ask anything more. Next! Alright, thank you. Anyway, yes, what we do, we stream stuff, the Daring Player Squad channel here in Vancouver. On the left-hand side, this is Colston's little avatar. Colston's actually here today, all the way from Victoria.
Hey.
He's All Might. Funny story, there's a character called Albright that you will find in the Ace Attorney. Fulbright, right? Fulbright, I forget. That you can find in the series. I thought it was funny. Joyce, here.
I think perjury is a
she's
big,
in her personal cosplay that she loves so much. This is
big
me,
one.
Orange. Hi. I no longer wear glasses, actually, ironically enough, and my hair is quite long, so you can see how long ago we made these. Ashy over here is actually in the vendor's hall downstairs, and she's holding down the fort, while her lovely fiance James over there in the corner is kind of doing a little bit of streaming here. We are streaming to our channel right now, but it's going to be pointed to us mostly, so don't worry about it if you don't want to get in there. We'll try to avoid
this. So
privacy is important.
you guys are good.
Yeah, we stream 5 days a week on the channel. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays we skip because we would like to have lives. Saturdays we do little team stream stuff or play together. I think recently we played Vermintide, and sometimes we play Valheim. And on Sunday, that's Bad Wisdom Day, which is probably stream, so if you have a chance after this, look us up. Next! Thank you. What is Ace Attorney? Ace Attorney is a franchise based on the adventure video games published by Capcom. Fun fact, I used to work for Capcom here in Vancouver. In said games, the player takes on the role of an attorney who must uncover the truth behind crimes using evidence, cross-examination, and investigations. This series has also spawned film, musical, anime, and manga adaptations, as well as crossovers in other franchises. Fun fact, I just pulled this right from the Wikipedia because it was the best description I could see without doing any spoilers. Next, what is Ace Attorney? Well, yes, Ace Attorney has so many different games. Joyce, you might want to do this because you only know how this works. This is a gag for you right here. Okay, so games like Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulation, my personal favorite. Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice. Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. A spin-off called Investigations, and so many different crossovers. Just to point that out right now. Oh, go back, I want to point out the crossovers. On the top left right there, that's a musical adaptation with an all-female cast, by the way, really fun. That's the Professor Layton Phoenix Wright cross. On the right-hand side is the live-action Phoenix Wright movie, this is plural. And on the middle bottom right here, that's the crossover for Marvel vs. Capcom, by the way, where he will strike you with paperwork, and that's how he fights supervillains and superhero characters like Spider-Man. Go crazy, right? I know.
I just got hand sanitizer.
There we go. Some of the characters you're going to be meeting. Mia Fey, she is the progenitor of Write Anything Agency. And then her protege and everyone's favorite defense lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Fun fact about that, Phoenix Wright will also have proteges, people that will work for him in his agency, like Apollo Justice. Yes, his name is Apollo Justice, and he's a lawyer. And of course, Athena Sykes. Next up, we have the prosecution. Interesting prosecutors you will find is Von Karma. I don't remember his first name, Joyce. Do you know?
Manfred.
Huh?
Manfred.
Manfred von Karma, very strong German name. His lovely daughter and protege, Franziska von Karma. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
Hello.
Hey, come on.
Those of you who know
it's Brendan.
Ace Attorney will probably be not surprised by anything that happens in this panel, because this is a very lighthearted panel here. Thank you. Yes, next. Another protege, an adopted son of Manfred von Karma, and everyone's favorite prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth. Next after that, you will also find some interesting other people, such as Godot, mysterious coffee-loving, and my personal favorite prosecutor, and these guys. Anyway, for those of you who know Phoenix Wright are probably like, yeah, those guys. Anyway, of course, some notable extras that you'll be finding is the people who work for the prosecutors and who work for the defense attorneys, namely the gentleman in the center here, lovely Dick Gumshoe. Of course, the funny pun there is Dick is used to be a word for a private eye, and Gumshoe is also a word for a private eye. So that's the joke. His name is Private Eye, Private Eye. On the left-hand side, you'll see Maya Fey, lovely daughter of Mia Fey.
Daughter.
Sorry, lovely sister of Mia Fey. I'm sorry.
And you're the one that's been doing this for the last...
I made this literally last night. Okay, look at that. This all is done last night. And on the right-hand side, of course, you have lovely Pearl Fey, I believe a cousin of Maya Fey, whose superhuman strength is legendary in the series. I'm sure you will see that. And of course, this guy. Moving on. Anyway, it smells, it's probably the butts. You'll know that if you start playing the game. I highly recommend it. Of course, let's go into some Ace Attorney quote-unquote law crash course. Yeah, this is going to be a little story down here. Anyway, things you should probably, things that you should know about and things that don't actually apply in the Ace Attorney universe is something called perjury. And I just literally took this from Google. It says, the offense of willfully telling an untruth in a court after having taken an oath or affirmation. So, next slide. You're just gonna have to accept the fact that they will lie and they'll probably get away with it. They will lie their butts off. And you're just gonna have to catch them in those lies and make sure that they pay for it. Next, interesting facts here. Yes, discovery. So we're looking at the second point here in law, a compulsory disclosure by a party in action of relevant documents referred to by other parties. Now, in real law, in North American law, I should might add, you have to actually present all this stuff back. Thanks for ruining the gag. Anyway, You have to, in law, provide all the stuff that you need to, that you will be presenting in a court of law. One, so you don't get stupid court cases that immediately get thrown out because someone provides immediate proof that that person is lying or has no position to make any lawful suits. So you have to present things like evidence ahead of time. You have to get them discovered by the police. You have to make sure that they're all categorized. If you look into real law, it is so boring. 90% of cases literally get settled out of court because someone could be like, hey, you signed this document, don't take it to court, this is dumb. But in Ace Attorney, next slide. It's just trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro. I'm gonna throw some quotes out here that you'll probably look at in the future and be like, I understand now. But one is things like, I have updated the autopsy report, and no one has told anybody. The prosecution would like to bring its next witness, but they never told you about. And then I've had one more decisive piece of evidence they didn't tell you about. And sometimes they literally pick it up at the scene of the crime and present it in court and say, just trust me, bro. Let it go. It's just gonna happen. Go figure it out. Next slide. Some fun Japanese to English localization. Things that we personally love is all the puns, like the names. For example, Phoenix Wright is an obvious pun, like you are right all the time, right. Also, his actual name, Runosuke or Naruhodo, is a Japanese fun pun where it says, oh, I see, Naruhodo. So that's a fun thing. Also, the pains, wince in pain, gasp in pain, April, May, that's an obvious one, and so many others you're gonna love, I guarantee it. Other cultural references, things like, well, I guess we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard is an actual quote in an actual part of the game. For those of you who don't know that reference, it's because it's from a very provocative at the time song in the early 2000s.
I don't know, if you've been on Tumblr, you should...
There you go. Have you been on Tumblr? Another dated reference, Joy's Tumblr. Psh, no one's touched that since Yahoo.
Ryuichi Naruhodo.
Huh?
Ryuichi.
Oh, Ryuichi.
Ryunosuke is the wrong one.
Oh, right. Ryunosuke is a different person, but it's still technically canon. Anyway.
Called out on the internet.
Yeah, the internet has just called me out. By the way, yeah, we are streaming it, so our people who are following us and who watch us do bad voice dubs are just like,
actually, Ryunosuke is the ancestor of Ryuichi Naruhodo, and it came out in 2007.
No, they're picking you apart, man.
Huh?
They're picking you apart.
Yeah, screw you guys. Why don't you do this? Anyway, things like, I'm sorry that DPS is super admin restricted desktop access password protected acronym. Is this Maxis? No, it's Sparta. Thank you. And then somewhat in the newer categories, the tornado of sharks? Even Hollywood would conjure up something that insane. Ha 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 ha. Laughs. Inside jokes, ladder or step ladder. That you'll know when you start playing the game. Also, let's go get some burgers. Something in the very early games that the localization team was just like, ramen? Who's gonna know what ramen is in North America? So they switched it to burgers. Fun story.
fact, this came out on the GBA.
It came out, yeah, the first, also fun facts, the first game came out on the GBA, for those of you who remember what that is. Anyway, next. What else here? Yeah, so that was just a quick introduction to some fun stuff that you'll see in the Phoenix Wright series. There is an unlimited amount of games and crossovers, so you'll never get bored. So, it's really quick, really easy. I hope you appreciated that part. We're gonna go right to going to Bad Boy Stops. So what Bad Boy Stops will require is a couple of volunteers here who don't mind to shout a little bit and speaking to a microphone to represent. Yeah. I'm assuming you should be the prosecutor. And that's fine, male, female, I don't care who takes what role.
So we have Phoenix, we have Maya, there's going to be a bellboy. April May makes a quick little cameo first, and then there's April May, Edgeworth, and the judge, and Gumshoe.
All right, who wants to be what? I think for this one, I'll probably just do the judge, just to kind of like make things go quickly.
So let's start with Phoenix and Maya.
Who wishes to be Phoenix and her lovely assistant Maya? Anybody who has a show of hands? If that's not the case, I'll do Phoenix. I don't mind, but I would love Maya on the hand here. Anybody who just wants to just like do some quick Maya voices? It's not hard.
Maya?
You sure you didn't want to be a prosecutor? I feel that's kind of like your vibe.
Would you like to impersonate Edgeworth?
Yes, impersonate Edgeworth.
I will be Edgeworth.
Edgeworth,
Okay.
perfect. We have a prosecutor. We have...
Pick a mic.
Pick one of the mics, preferably on either side, indicating who does what. What else do we have?
We still need a Maya.
We'll need a Maya Faye if anybody's up for it. We'll skip over to that one. Next up, Gumshoe, I'm
We'll
assuming.
need a bellboy first.
Bellboy?
Yeah.
We need a witness bellboy. Bell person, if you will. It doesn't really matter who.
Need someone to write that affidavit.
Yeah, that affidavit. That's fine, we'll pass it, we'll just skip through it. Anybody else who wants to do Gumshoe, right? That's the next one. Gumshoe, the lovable klutz of a investigator.
I'll do that.
Okay, we got Gumshoe here. Go ahead and take a seat if you want. And then what else do we need?
We can bring up the April May when we get there.
Okay, if you get April May, we'll pick someone else out.
Alright.
Next.
I'll bellboy for you.
Maya's like literally right there on the screen.
We need a Maya. Joyce, you can do Maya. How about that? Joyce can do Maya.
Does anyone in the audience?
If at any point you
Yes!
thank you. Don't be
called
scared.
bad boy stubs.
Yeah.
It's called bad boy stubs, not amazing boy stubs. Feel free to take that microphone and take a seat if you want to. Just facing us if you want, or
You're gonna need to be able to see the screen.
Oh
so.
yeah, you're gonna be able to need to see the screen because of the text that comes up. And then who else do we need next? I can also do the judge if that's really
So,
important.
for the immediate scene, we have Maya, we have Phoenix, and we have Bellboy.
Hello, did you want to be part of the Bad Boy Stubs interactive part of the panel? If you don't, you can just have a seat and enjoy the hilarity. It's okay. At any point, okay, we're gonna go on without, and at any point people are like, you know what, I like what you're doing, I want to do it, I can see what you're trying to do here. Feel free to be like, hey, I want to be that person. That'd be great. I'll pick up any voices. I'll do what we do usually, just do all the voices that we don't have voices for. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Not to brag or anything, but I've been doing this for about like 3 years. So.
Bad boy stuff?
Some.
No guarantee of quality.
I'm still bad at it. It's great.
Alright, I'm gonna help you, bellboy. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so let's go. Huh?
Does that make you good at it?
No, I've done it for 3 years. I'm still terrible.
Sometimes we operate at mediocre bad.
Yeah, sometimes it's mediocre. Okay, let's. I'll do my best pro tag voice for Phoenix right here. And we are ready to go. Oh, sorry. Some side things that I'd love to see. Whenever like the chord is like getting like all busy and rambly, I'd love for you to be like pound the table. Every time we go objection, everyone will be like objection, and then we'll give you a sign, right? Just kind of get the energy up in here a little bit higher.
Make sure the rest of the school can hear us.
Yes, indeed. We're doing lawyering school in a Polytechnical Polytechnic University. Yes. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into some bad boy stubs. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Who's Phoenix? I already forgot.
Phoenix. I'll do Phoenix.
I thought you said you were the judge.
I'll do Phoenix and the judge. I'm just doing
Oh, wait, close to you.
No, I said
Gumshoe. Yeah, and then so yeah, it's Edgeworth, Maya.
Edgeworth, Maya.
You're gonna be my
Gumshoe.
amazing partner. So that's gonna be, so yeah, that's me. Let's see here. Okay, we're good now, right? All right.
Yeah, we're good.
Protect voice. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Oh.
I can't get down to that much here.
What really happened? You don't mean you refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her here and go home?
You can
You can actually do this. By the way, you can legit leave.
Would you like to leave her, or would you like to go home, or do you want to help her?
Everyone says leave her, raise their hand. Everyone says help her, raise their hand. All right, help someone. You can play this on your own. This is on Steam. It is a wonderful HD port.
You are all too decent men.
Most of you are amazing. The ones that put their hands up, questionable. Anyway, next.
Alright, fine.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. This is the Steam game, yes, this is the Steam port.
Why?
Why? Okay. No, don't worry. We'll just do that. Pick the golden route. No, Joyce. We're picking the golden route. I don't have a lot of time for little side routes.
I can ban you.
Alright, Bob, you go ahead. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I okay, just a little fun note here. We do have like voice alteration things, so whenever we do the flashbacks and stuff, you get like a echoey voice, so it's like, why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their sides. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. You thought...
So kind of you. Oh, I see the line.
You go. Joyce, go.
I couldn't hear it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of voices. A lot of ellipses, I'm sorry. Well, let's fight this one. Get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Ooh, she smiled at last. She was an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you.
Unfortunate decision.
Yeah.
So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? Is that it? It was when I tried to look into her drawer that she got all defensive. It was evidence. There has to be something in there. It's evidence. Very funny. And then, the Gatewater Hotel. Who wants to be the bellboy?
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are...
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Oh, why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself?
Too slow, sir.
Get a little fast. Wait, now's my chance to stoop around a bit.
I almost forgot.
No! You came back quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? And then skip to the...
I did it, guys.
Right to the thing. Joyce, do we just skip to the good... Can we skip to the good part? Anyway, the thing here is that we find some evidence, yada yada yada, etc. So
It's a wiretap.
a wiretap is found, blah blah blah. Because
Oh, no.
we only have like 15 minutes now, and I really want to get into the juicy bit of the trial.
Dude, we got like 40 minutes.
Huh?
We still got like 40 minutes.
40 minutes? What time is it right now? Oh, my damn. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, my time is messed up. I thought we were ending at 2, not 2:30.
So you noticed that we.
Anyway, I don't want to ruin the fun for you. That's why I said to just move right along to the rabble. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya May. Maya Faye. Whoops, my Maya. Edward.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Platonically. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
You want to be the judge? We have like an
Yeah, I mean, at any point, someone wants to be like, you want
Yeah!
to come up here. Now you know how the feel is like, and all these people are up here shaming themselves in front of you.
Edward, have you said your line?
Anyway, Edward.
Alright, thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime.
Oh, he wants to be Gumshoe?
Oh, no,
Yeah! Tag in, tag in!
I mean, I'll allow it.
The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I'll see.
Hey.
Oh, Judge time. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
Yeah.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, best boy. Look at him, so lovable.
Witness, please state your name and submission to the
Sir. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map to the office to explain. Geez, the body was found by the window here. And cause of death, loss of blood due to being struck by blunted objects, sir.
Order, this is a court of law. Thank you.
The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue.
Now, Detective.
Yes, sir.
Feedback from the mic.
Alright, it's right in front of you.
Turn down the gate.
Yeah.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Totally acceptable. Just throw it.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Mrs. Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing it. The witness saw Mrs. Fay at the moment of the moida.
Moida.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? Do it for the bit. When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know something of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give it a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. For this one, do we have to press everything?
Yeah, you're going to press.
So don't worry about this. We're going to skip over it. Basically, you'll have to sift through a lot of details and a lot of pressing to discover what you need to press on and what information is not correct, and push the discrepancy. Before you hit the hold it button, let me know.
So we're going to press on this thing.
Okay, we're going to press hold it. When you see hold it, you say, hold it! Everybody, 3, 2, 1. Hold it! Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. You had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh?
Thick, girthy, hard evidence anyway.
Did I say that? Me? Ah, jeez.
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it.
Totally automatic.
Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I expect from the gallery.
Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal.
Wow.
Well, I guess she is pink.
Excuse me?
This is a detective.
That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
Yeah, one more thing, Your Honor.
Huh. I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
So again, a revision of the testimony, which is just like, okay. New evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Oh my god, I can't believe it, I'm crazy, what happened? I can't believe this.
Yeah, how you like that? That's my hard evidence. Hard evidence.
Hold on, wait for the gallery.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence in the first time?
Perjury! Discovery!
Perjury is why. Anyway.
Ah, jeez.
Rules of law! You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor.
A detective? An actual detective? In the
Try to be
first-
more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Cross-examination.
The heart.
Present some hard evidence. This will be on tape. That.
So we're gonna present some hard evidence here, and we're gonna take that on 3.
Perjury is why.
Just set up here. No, I'm just talking through it. I'm rushing you here.
No, you can't rush this.
Before she died. She wrote a thing. What? How could she?
If she was dead. Ready, 3, 2, 1.
Take
Objection! Ha! Got you. I didn't remember which one.
Damn
It was one or the other, I couldn't tell you. I thought it would be a take that, because that's what they do when they present evidence, but here we are. Anyway, Detective Gumshoe! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
Well, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it now? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object.
Ah, jeez.
Shh. She died immediately.
But
No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Rabble, 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 rabble. I can't believe this. Oh, craziness.
Order!
Yeah.
The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy?
That hard evidence, eh?
I forget.
When? It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being,
Yeah, finger waggle.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
Discovery.
What?
A
second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request.
And never presented to the defense.
Death was almost immediately due to a blow from a blunt object.
Which is super convenient.
But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see!
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth!
I'm a sham!
I'm a sham! Everyone's a sham! This whole system's out of order!
This is kangaroo court!
What do you want? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Which one? It's
It's a sham!
I had to follow the line.
Who says you're a sham, Edgeworth? Raise their hands now. Because this decision actually doesn't matter. Who wants to blame Edgeworth? Raise their hand. No? Who wants to blame the detective? Raise their hand. Who wants to blame myself? I'll blame myself. Detective Gumshoe. Was I a fool to trust you and your word?
Huh? Me? I wasn't? Huh?
Detective Gumshoe.
Erp.
I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, detective.
Ah, jeez.
This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next time.
My wife's not gonna like this.
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Updated autopsy report for the fifth time.
Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes.
Nailed it. Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
No one told us that.
This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
So this is where April
This is
May
where
comes
April May
in?
comes
I don't think there's any more gumshoe. So.
I think Gumshoe is out, so we need a new April May witness.
Mine is not going to be here for a while.
And you want to be April May instead? Do it.
Do it.
I'll do prosecutor as well. I don't care.
Alright.
I'll do the prosecutor.
No.
You want to do prosecutor now?
Yeah.
New prosecutor. To sub in for a new sub in for the prosecutor and a new April May. You can sit wherever you want. It's fine. No, you can sit down in the same place. It's fine. Just for the aesthetic, it would make sense, but don't worry about it.
Okay, so we have an April May, we have something.
We have a prosecutor, April May. Mia will come back in a minute, and we have the judge.
Yeah,
and,
mine's going to be gone for a bit.
yeah.
You have good noises.
And we have the gallery. Everyone, rabble, rabble, rabble. Give me a rabble, 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 rabble. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Oh,
like
we rabble, 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 rabble.
The witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Wow.
That's
Just take a look at
wow.
her in a minute and be like, okay, I can see why he was accused of murder.
April May, at your service. Well then.
Rabble, rabble, rabble. Oh my God, what a night.
Introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
And selling her bathwater.
Your Honor,
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. This is an old game, I'm sorry.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred?
And what were you wearing?
Ora! I expect you to take next time we're gonna get this guy a gavel. No!
gee, I was like in my hotel room.
I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Are we skipping this or are we?
We do the witness account in its entirety, and then we skip any of the.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to do this.
It was like 9 at the night. I looked out the window, you know, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking was the Mouthpiece girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little itsy bitsy thing.
That's not a
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. Too solid. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm.
Girthy, you'd even say.
hard evidence even.
Plump even.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Hell yeah. I'll gladly proceed with a cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. It's a trap. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
So you don't have to worry about this. We're going to go right to the places where we need to press and the places we need to present evidence. I believe it's only objections. I think it's objections. So let's hold it. So it's good. This for pressing, it's always hold it. So just read the screen. If it says hold it, say hold it. If it says objection. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold it!
Hold it.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just
Okay.
know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
That's me, kids.
He's right. He's right. I did it for no reason other than to say it. No, hold on a minute. The testimony stinks. Miss May, I'm willing to bet you're lying. You're a sussy baka. We also do a little ad-libbing, yes. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Rabble.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes were... What? You would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Because no one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her.
Wow, rude.
I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
Bro.
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Hey, I'm trying to save her life, okay? Come on.
That's a pretty racial thing.
Oh, sorry, was that the judge's voice? Did I just skip over that?
You're just judging her.
Oh, okay, yeah. The testimony is bogus.
real fan of
What?
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so
Trust
did
me,
Detective
bro.
Gumshoe. Trust me, bro. Completely valid evidence. No impartial problems whatsoever. But then I also mentioned Gumshoe, so there we go. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Hey, you mean lawyer. I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details was necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Only a dead girl.
What the fuck?
Your testimony, again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
You almost had her. You never had her.
You never had your license. You never passed your bars.
I did
You never
see
passed your
everything.
bar.
I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hee.
I see.
Guilty.
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning.
Very thorough.
Please begin the cross-examination.
We are going to present some evidence.
Give him the evidence. Give her the evidence, yeah.
Well, it was hard enough to do blunt force trauma, so.
So we skip to the part where the evidence is important. Yes, the clock. Very interesting. Yes. Just read the. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Objection! Miss Faye.
May.
Miss May. I am a great lawyer. Yeah. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? You like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
Yeah, you like that, don't you? You like my naughty lawyer talk, don't you? Yeah, I mean, no. You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person, much the same position as you, recently called this a clock, too. He said that, and he was found guilty of murder. Moida. Rabble, murder. Oh my God, I can't believe this. This order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Herbs, many versions of herbs. Herbs.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection! I was, because I'm a lawyer. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And my love. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What's that bus size?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. It says the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Banco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Never satisfied. For justice. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. That guy who likes to say kimochi a lot in the background. It's inconceivable that clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork.
So it is just a statue.
It's quite empty.
That's just the statue. He was right all along.
Mr.
Hungry.
Wright.
What time is it?
2:21.
No, that was just me repeating the gallery, Joyce. Thank you. Okay.
That's a.
I have a clock right there
You
now.
were paying attention to it before.
And then I paid attention to it. Just like the clock. No.
Would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Rung. Rang? Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Well, Miss May, you're a stinky poopy face, and you should go to jail for animals.
Quite a show you put on, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, I must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is the
Expecting the
possibility.
Cookie Monster. That's true. But we haven't emptied it. You heard it. It was clean. It just sounds. Cookie Monster's gonna kick down the leg.
The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Dude, if you could do Cookie Monster for the judge, yeah.
Well,
I always use like for example, where all the prosecutors have like English accents. It was just like it's just like Prosecutor Edgeworth, ready to judge your service.
Looks like a very pro.
Very prompt. Yeah, anyway, yes, go ahead, Judge. Maybe Cookie Monster.
well,
Do it bad.
Mr. Rice, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Somehow, impossible, of course.
I have proof. In my pants, no.
Hard evidence.
Wasn't it you who told me the proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The hard, girthy evidence. Wait, 3, 2, 1. Take that! Take a look at this photograph. I'm sorry.
That's a very cute cell phone.
You have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order!
I'd like to make an order. The defendant's cell phone. This was brought to my attention.
The shoe.
Discovery.
Discovery what? Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it, or maybe I just decided to show it now.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluations.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. This is Maya, right?
Yes.
So So Maya, get ready.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
Oh, there's a Mia
You
involved. Does
could.
anyone want to do a Mia? Want to do a Mia?
It's literally gonna be one.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Go for
It's
it.
a couple lines.
If you could. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't working right now. Yeah.
It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, damn it. Could you care to explain this to the court? And I'm a good lawyer, I swear. Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Bruh, just trust me.
Did you assume your own evidence?
Yeah, I did. Bruh.
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, always you have objections. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Yeah, this takes you back to the first your tutorial course. And then in the description, it's made by Larry Butts. It is a bespoke piece of workmanship here. So, 3, 2, 1, take that! It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made this clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Everything was sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today. Oh, she's going off.
Oh, she's transforming!
Excuse?
Oh no.
What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Oh my god.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
What was the word? She's like, you will calm the calamities that you are your memories, ma'am.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary. I need new pants.
So tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does defense have any opinion on this behavior?
I have a correction, Your Honor.
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... the witness had never held a clock in her hand. However, she had heard it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Wiretap.
The
Take
wiretap.
that. No.
Take that!
It's both of them. It doesn't matter the order.
But yeah, sometimes just as long as it's the right combination, like it hits the mark. The newer games are better with that, but back in the day it was just like, it's gotta be this particular item at this particular stage or it won't work, which is a nightmare. Anyway, the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that already.
Take another listen to the conversation here between the defendant and the victim. Blah, 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 we've already heard this. Mia, what's up? We've already, don't worry. What's new?
This is new.
Oh, this is new, I'm sorry, continue.
How dare you?
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What is it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
They do mention the thinker. But how would the witness know of this conversation? Do you have proof that she knew of the conversation?
This evidence I totally brought to me with me that it totally was in her room. Believe me, bro. Take that! Have a look at this. And then she just opened it. I found this in Miss May's room, totally by myself, with no one there to watch. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
Mr. Wright, please
Hi,
explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock.
Got it pretty quickly.
Am I wrong? Probably. Objection! There we go. Thank you.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? This is totally valid.
Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. The defense demands an answer. Bro. By the way, she will lose her mind. You will have to lose her mind with her.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up. All of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like
It's
that?
gonna go fast.
You lawyer?
Oh, it might. Sometimes. Text will auto scroll.
It's not fair. How are you ganging up on me like that?
Oh, really?
This is a PG panel.
She'd like to be ganged.
Okay, whack it up, folks. I wanted this to be rated R. I would have taken it later in the evening.
Next one.
Oh, that did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May. Now to deal the final blow, which we will do by yourselves because we're at the end of the time of our. I know, cliffhangers. I am cruel. However, I would love to thank all of our lovely vendors. Thank you so much. Before we leave, we're gonna move on to the next slide. There's one thing I forgot to do when we were doing introductions. I forgot to show the video that we have. So let's do the video that we have first and do some quick Q&A. It should have been in the document. It should be in the shared document folder. The shared document folder. Did you not?
If it's not there,
If it's not there,
it might be in the Facebook group chat. Because we figured this out really
Yes,
well.
we
on
had
time.
this planned. I did my part. I'm here. I made this in a day, by the way. Joyce did her part. Big thanks to Joyce. Give her a round of applause. She helped set up all the game save files. Because we didn't use an emulator, we couldn't use a password and everything, so she would meticulously put like save point markers as she went along to be like, okay, this is where it is, and then double back and did it. So it took her a pretty solid piece. No, it's just like a few days ago. It should be in the shared Google Drive. But anyway, we're gonna go to a quick Q&A. But thank you for joining us. We're on Twitch. We do bad boy stuff every Sunday usually. This couple weeks, Joyce and I are actually moving, so those will be delayed until probably later in January. But if you can look it up now, it's twitch.tv/daringplayers squad. Joyce, if you can move over to you move to the next slide, please. Next slide, really quick. There you go, so you can know right away. We also have all of our information there as well. If you're also interested in other things like God of War, James is playing that. Ash usually plays spooky games. Colson is playing .hack, so if you like some retro games on proper emulators, it is also super cool. And then Joyce is okay. And then for the finale, we're just gonna see a little bit of a montage of bad boy stuff that we do. Not only do we do visual novels like Ace Attorney, but we've also done Final Fantasy. So maximize the screen and engage.
It's not going through the sound specific. Yeah, there we go.
Hello, and welcome to the Daring Players Club. Now, my name is Rashi. I'm just the spirit of that voice just as usual. I'm here completing.
High speed.
Got that roll.
What's the punch voice? What a shame! What a shame! You boys want to play?
That's a Colston voice.
Wait, maybe that police car.
It's here to find my panties! Maybe they're your panties too, Apollo! Leave worse coming. Worse
How long the game was asking to buy your fan water? How many creeps are following on social media whenever you mention your relationship? There's just one more thing I'd like to know. What the
Oh, here we go. Go, boy.
How dare you even that man? Come on, look at that child. What does I say? None of you are genius. You're really just genius. Throw this from my day. Come on, there's nothing more graphic than ace detector. Let me know. Try to get away with it. So that'll make one laugh.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they go off, and it's hard. But thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you,
Hope you
Mountain
enjoyed
Sniper.
it. Hope you'll play Ace Attorney.
On iOS, on Android.
You can find it on Steam, iOS, and you can emulate it. No, I didn't say you could. You should. But anyway, thank you.
We got
Have a nice
stickers
day.
and John Free
Enjoy
Bird.
the
This
rest
is
of
the
your
first birthday
Akimatsuri.
we've
We'll
ever
see
made
you
on
next
the
time.
channel. If we were
Bye.
smart, we would have put our channel name on the back of it, but we're dumbasses, so we didn't. Probably couldn't find it.
Yeah, probably. It's on Twitch right now. And we also serve it to YouTube on listen files, so we'll probably put those up later. But yeah, help yourself to a sticker. We just got a bunch of stickers.
Thank you for Thank you so much. I didn't know she's super red.
It's like a squad leader.
It's amazing.
Show me 2 red Colstons.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. You know what? Yes.
I showed up with so much.
Thanks, buddy. All right, we did it. We did it. So let's see what else we got here. Purging our crime. Thank you for following Mountain Sniper. Oh, maybe that's someone from the channel. Thank you, Mountain Sniper. All right, well, we fucking did it. We did it on time. Holy shit. Okay.
I'm gonna catch up to everyone.
Okay.
But we'll catch up for there and do something.
Totally. All right, talk to you later, man.
Okay, see you soon.
Yeah. We gave away a lot. Okay. Yeah, we did it. We did it. I'm gonna turn this around. It's selfie mode. All right, we did it, guys. We did it.
Extended. So I have screen 1 and screen 2. By default, I believe it is on.
I hope everyone had fun watching the thingy, since we did the thingy. Everyone new to the channel, of course. We are the Daring Player Squad, Vancouver and Victoria, who play video games. And this is our first live panel under our own name. So that's fucking cool. I'm swearing now. So what else we got? So there's a thing on you should have Bot should have told us. Of course, you know, if you have follow us here, best place to keep track of us. We've got a Twitter account, we've got an Instagram account, we've got Facebook. It's all on the card. We've got a Discord, and of course we've got a YouTube account that serves mostly as an archive because Twitch isn't low enough yet. Maybe I'll fire the stream back up when we're back downstairs with Ash at the artist table, and we can just talk a little bit more. Yeah, we're having a good time. Thank you so much. You were fantastic. You're so much fun. I feel like when you knew April May was coming, like, no, why did you do that?